Then, of course, as I mentioned, the Covenant of Mayors office is really let's say, the practical interlocutor with the Covenant of Mayors signatories. Basically, what we do is to promote the initiative. We provide both administrative and technical support for the signatories. We organize the monitoring of the initiative, and of course facilitate the exchange of experience and networking. So these are the local government networks behind the Covenant of Mayors office. So together with these networks, we are ensuring the smooth running, let's say, of the initiative. As mentioned, so I'm from Climate Alliance, and we are responsible of the help desk function and the support mechanisms and let's say support and monitoring aspects together with the Joint Research Center of the initiative. Let me just very quickly to say a couple of words about the help desk. So basically, as mentioned, we work together with the Joint Research Center of the European Commission. We really try to provide personal assistance on both administrative and technical issues. We have a team that tries to, as much as possible, to cover different languages and respond to requests and also in different languages. And of course, what is very important is that we try to pull together the resources at the European level, and based on the experiences of cities and towns, we are putting together guidelines and tools for signatories to use. Very quickly, for those of you that are coming from cities that are actually either in the process of fulfilling the Covenant of Mayors commitments or are considering of joining, we have already provided methodological guidelines for development of the baseline emissions in the inventories and sustainable energy action. There's a more practical and let's say easier accessible version in the Covenant in Practice webpage, where you can actually have quite quickly the idea of what are the different steps, what have some other cities done, what tools are there available, and so on. So it's a kind of a step-by-step process to get through the process. And just to also mention the CAP template. So this is the kind of a monitoring scheme that we've developed for the system. Basically, it's a means of summarizing the action plans in English to our systems. I'll just pause for a little while for this issue, which I think that I'm particularly proud of. So we have just launched something called the online catalog of sustainable energy action plans. So the idea is with this, the website is really to show the key actions and key figures of the sustainable energy action plans with graphs, and it's really for me a way to show what the cities are doing in a visual way, and also in the future we will follow the CO2 reductions with this system. So it's a very nice visual tool. And finally, on the Covenant of Mayors office, I'd just like to highlight that we organize different events. We are launching this year something called thematic discussion groups. We try to really offer, let's say, a platform from the people from different cities and towns based on their needs. So we are thinking of having different discussion groups for big cities, for more smaller cities. We try to concentrate on issues of more related to maybe some technical aspects, but also some more political issues. So we try to really offer more targeted discussions for the signatories. And then the third support, very important support mechanisms within the covenant mayors is the supporting structures. Basically, we are more and more putting emphasis on the regional and national context. So basically, to say that the different authorities, different networks within the countries and regions, they know better the national context and so on, so they can really help the signatories to fulfill their commitments. So currently we have two categories of supporting structures. First category is public administrations, really regions, provinces that are working very closely with the local authorities in the area, for example. Just to give an example from the province of Barcelona, they have more than 100 local authorities that have joined the Covenant of Mayors, and the province is helping them with financial and technical support. Then the second category is the networks of local and regional authorities that do very important work, but not give, for example, financial support, but also promote the initiative, but can also give technical support. For example, here the Union of Baltic Cities is a supporting structure, and the Association of Finnish Local and Regional Authorities are just in the process of becoming one as well. And here just to show the current figures. So really showing that we put emphasis on this development. And then the final supporting mechanism is of course financing. What we do on financing is really that first of all we want to promote the local financing solutions. So the idea is really to exchange experience on how the different cities have really implemented in different financial schemes and what kind of local schemes they've developed. There are a lot of examples, for example, on interacting where energy efficient investments can be done by running it via the local authority itself, for example, in Stuttgart. So this is one issue. Of course, just to give an example on European funding, actually within this initiative, the Commission has set up an ELENA, which is the European Local Energy Assistance. It basically is an assistance scheme that helps the cities to prepare bankable projects, so to prepare for serious energy-related investments, either in the area of energy efficiency, renewables, or transport. So it's really like a preparation for getting loans. There has been some criticisms in that this ELENA it's for too big projects, and it's not possible for smaller cities and towns to even consider it. So the Commission is now launching another ELENA for smaller towns and cities for this year. So this should be launched in the European Sustainable Energy Week in April. I would also invite you to look at the overall Intelligent Energy Europe program, which provides funding there are also new funding schemes this year for really concentrating on the Covenant of Mayors or similar processes where the local authorities have engaged in preparing climate or energy plans. And finally, I would just like to conclude by saying that after working quite some long time with local government networks, for me this is really the first time that that there is a real support, let's say, from the European level in very many senses. So this is really an initiative that takes the local level seriously and is also ready to support and to promote your local solutions. Thank you for listening.